our Executive Director Liz Spenser had the opportunity to sit down with Mayor Emeritus Pradel to discuss his history, health, and hopes. The interview will debut in its entirety for an upcoming edition of Naperville Notables in January. But here's a sneak peek.
I'm George Pradel, and I'm running for mayor.
I kind of wanted to have an opportunity to sit down and talk with you because we found a clip at NCTV from 1995.
Okay.
And it's you talking about running for mayor for the first time.
The reason that I want to run for mayor, and I want to be your mayor, is that I want you to have a friend in City Hall.
You were the candidate that wanted to have somebody have a friend in office, is what you said, and I thought that was so touching, and I'm wondering what you think about that today.
What I found out was when I ran for mayor, people wanted to talk to somebody that would listen to them, and maybe they couldn't even help them, but it was just a feeling that they were part of the community. And that's what I kind of based my running on, was the fact that people wanted to be recognized. They didn't want to just be a person at such and such a block in Naperville. They wanted to be heard. So I thought, man, that would be pretty cool just to listen.
Do you think having been a police officer was helpful to you?
Oh yes, because I actually knew the people, and I knew the people that had been here a long time, and I knew where they lived, and I knew their families. And I look back to when I first ran for mayor, and it was different because I was a cop. And I told everybody that had asked me to run for mayor, I said, I don't want to be the mayor. I said, I'm a cop, you know. And but I knew the addresses, I knew all the streets, and I could visualize what people were doing because, you know, I talked to them as a cop, and I knew that some of them wanted to move to another area, some wanted to have their kids go into college, and for them to be near, and they were really interested in staying here in Naperville. And so I thought, oh, I hope we can get them together, because we don't want to have the taxes go so high that runs them out of town.
Well, you certainly have helped keep Naperville together for 20 years. Was winning the election back in 1995, did that surprise you?
Yes, I didn't even have an acceptance speech. You know, I worked hard. I, you know, walked over all of the city, but when I won, I thought, wow, what am I going to say? And I had to put a speech together, which was just, thank you. I'll try as hard as I can to do a good job for you. But I was kind of scared in a way, because it was quite a difference from being on the street and talking to the people in uniform when I was in uniform to now being in City Hall. And I thought, man, what do I know about being a mayor? I don't know anything, you know, but I did know some things about budget because I was on the police department, and I did know some things about how to run different departments. But I thought, you know, I know all the people, I'll just ask them and learn on my own.
Welcome to Naperville!
You are known throughout town for that enthusiasm, that team building smile that we just got right now, and welcome to Naperville. Everybody wants it. Where did that come from?
It came from my mother was very enthusiastic, and she could cheer others on, and she always felt so good for other people. And so I pushed it a little bit because I wanted people to hear me when I was out in the public.
Thanks for being here!
And so I would yell loud, and I got used to it, and people got used to it too, because as I would yell, they'd say, "There's Pradel." Mm-hmm. So I kind of enjoyed that. But the enthusiasm was my bringing up, that my mom and dad never wanted me to criticize others or, you know, stand in the way of their success, and, you know, to understand where people were coming. So I learned to respect at a very early age, and that's what people like.
And you know, as a community, I'm always amazed at how, for being a large community, how much we come together when somebody needs us, whether it be a birthday celebration or there's a fundraiser for a family in need, or when we found out that you were ill and you know a little mailbox was set up by Katie Wood downtown.
Oh, that was so touching. You know, and I saw it out there when I drove by, and it was really nice to see that mailbox for Mayor Emeritus Pradel, but it also warmed my heart because people wrote lots of things that they wouldn't write in a regular card. So they'd write to me and say, you know, we're praying for you, and we're just you're in our thoughts. And you know, here's when I first met you, this is what was my impression, and it just kind of warmed my heart. I saved them, and I'm read them and find out, you know, that people really wanted to express themselves more than what's in a regular card that they buy.
Well, thank you for taking time to talk to us today and to me.
Been
I loved it.
wonderful.
It's nice to catch up with you, and thank you for all you do and everything you
thank
continue
you.
to do.
Thank you. And I just hope that Naperville continues to be the friendly town and the safest town for its size in the United States. So let's keep it up.
Excellent.
And let's keep up the fact that Naperville is proud of every citizen that we have here. And we want to take care of each one in the city.